Hello everybody, my name is Douglas Arnold Armstrong. I'm the head honcho here at Happy Texas Reviews. Thank you if you guys are watching the live stream, or if you guys are watching after the stream ends. Thank you also for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe, join up as a group member if you have not already, and let other people know that this Facebook site exists and completely free, open to the public, and you just get instant access to any of the live streams, and yeah, that's it. So today we are continuing with my 007 series with the ones with Daniel Craig, and this is 007 Quantum of Solace 2008 movie. Real quick before we get into this video, I just want to say thank you guys all for the like support in the third video down below where my brother guest starred. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to have him guest star more often with me. And I also encourage you guys to go ahead and scroll down and check out my other two reviews that I just did for Stargate Universe Season 1 and 2 and Deepwater Horizon. All right, so let's get into this. This is, of course, the second 007 movie with Daniel Craig, Quantum of Solace. And we're going to talk about the positives and get into the negatives. So this movie, of course, is dark. It's much darker than Casino Royale. And it also has a little less sex and nudity. And I gotta say, this is probably a good enough sequel to Casino Royale. It came out in 2006, but because it only takes 2 years after Casino Royale, I think it kind of hurts it. The good thing is, though, it starts off where Casino Royale ended, and it does a decent amount of good action scenes, especially with the opening scene with the high-octane car chase scene. That was really good. Mr. White returns. If you guys don't know who he is, go ahead and Google him. He's a really good 007 villain. So he returns in this movie, and of course the musical score is just phenomenal. Something that was really good about this film was it felt like a more personal revenge story rather than an agent, working for the British Secret Service and just going around and killing terrorists in order to protect the world and all that stuff. And M starts getting over her trust issues, which I thought was about time. It also dives deeper into this organization that is called it's called Quantum. So it dives deeper into this anti-organization that Bond's been dealing with in Casino Royale, of course, in Quantum of Solace, and it's going to continue into with Skyfall and Spectre. So, yeah, I like that. This also had a much easier plot to follow compared to Casino Royale. Casino Royale just had way too many subplots and whatnot going on. This movie was just much easier. It had one straight line. There was a couple deviations, but it was much easier. And, of course, the sound design was spectacular, especially with that open theater. That was just beautifully done. And then for the negatives, first of all, this movie is only about 90 to 100 minutes long. So this is a very, very short 007 movie compared to Casino Royale, Skyfall, where they're like 2 hours and 40 minutes long. Next, this movie feels like Casino Royale Part 2. I feel like in order to have any concept of what's going on in Quantum of Solace, you have to have seen Casino Royale. Interesting fact, I watched Casino Royale first, I watched Quantum of Solace and then Casino Royale many years ago before I started this channel. Now I understand what happens in what happens in Quantum of Solace now that I've seen Casino Royale. So you have to watch them in order, not out of order. This isn't some sort of Star Wars thing. So, just letting you know. Also, this is my personal least favorite 007 movie that Daniel Craig has done. Because, it only took him 2 years to pump this movie out. It feels like this movie was what should have been in Casino Royale, and they cut it out because they didn't want to have a 4-hour 007 film. Yeah. And I think if they added more stuff to this and allowed this movie to come out another year or so afterwards, this movie would have been a lot better. Because normally 007 movies, they come out every 3 to 5 years. The fact that Quantum of Solace came out just 2 years after Casino Royale, not a good sign. This movie also has a lot of long and boring, eye-irritating chase scenes. There's no really good, memorable characters. There's no good set pieces. I mean, there's one in the finale, I guess, where they have a theater going on and the anti-organization. They have that place in the desert, but mostly the theater was probably the best thing because of where Quantum is doing all their secret meetings and whatnot. Other than that, everything was really forgettable. I mean, I watched the movie a couple days ago, and I'm just like, I don't remember much. I mean, I remember what happens in Casino Royale a lot, Skyfall Inspector, but when it comes to Quantum of Solace, I mean, everything is boring and dry as the desert in the movie. And another thing is, no one. There's a scene where Bond, and I can't remember this other agent. They're walking, trying to get to this point, and she's walking in the desert barefoot. And I'm just like, I don't care if your feet are killing you in your shoes. Either A, get new shoes, or just put the shoes that you have on that are going to kill your feet, but at least to protect you from rocks and whatnot. And I'm just like, okay, that was just, it stuck out like a sore thumb to me when I saw that. With that, though, I'm going to give 007 Quantum of Solace, the 2008 movie, a 7 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. I'm planning on hopefully being able to see How to Train Your Dragon 3. And I will be continuing course with 007 with Skyfall coming out next. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Peace out.